NDC for Deputy General Secretary, your friend Mustafa Gbande. Nah, it's quite funny. I don't know. So Mustafa Gbande, I don't get to hear of him a lot. But tell me, I'm it's about something controversial. Meaning, it's about something controversial and to trust MB and Charlie. Yeah, so Mustafa Gbande ama Koku Anyidoho warning. Na asamu walk at Koku Anyidoho and they say next time so nim na sebe ne nkwasi asem na odi no okoso ana odibio ma omo beche no no mo abono omo NDC for beche Koku Anyidoho no mo abono na omo be bono na omo de no akwa police Charlie aseme ikre ni mingrofi as we will beat and hand you over to the police if you disrupt any NDC event again. Gbande to Koku Anyidoho. Yankin Kain. As Mustafa Gbande, the Deputy General Secretary of the main opposition, National Democratic Congress, has issued a stern warning threatening to physically confront Mr. Koku Anyidoho and hand him over to the police if he disrupts any future NDC programs. Mr. Gbande declared, if Koku Anyidoho becomes a disruption at any NDC program, we will beat him and hand him over to the police. He specifically referred to Mr. Anyidoho's recent actions at Asomdwe Park, stating, if Koku Anyidoho dares to do what he did in the name of Atamils Institute again, we will beat him up and subsequently hand him over to the police. Also, Mr. Gbande expressed frustration with Mr. Anyidoho's behavior, describing it as buffoonery and noting that the party had tolerated it for too long. Nto here, Mustafa Gbande nsemo kan se Koku Anyidoho nsemo a wodi na yembu asem. Na as a NDC party no omo aseso ne so ache. I heard Asiedu Nketia also speak. Say omo a womodi Koku Anyidoho echi, a womodi saa sebe enkwara asem ni nyina no. NDC enya tumi a omo nyina no yebechi omo atum. That's the threat that Asiedu Nketia, and this is like the very first time Asiedu Nketia has spoken about something like this. So to me, we say, Asheno, the way Koku Anyidoho keeps insulting them, keeps getting away with all of these things, no. Maybe you don't know. To me, we say, almost say Dabi, Dondo afuno tigari ati asiye. Inteno enono ena Mustafa Gbande walker. He mentioned that if he and others had been present at the scene on Wednesday, July 24, 2024, when Anyidoho nearly disrupted the 12th anniversary commemoration of late President John Evans Atta Mills, they would have confronted him. Nti Otremu say, nanka ono Mustafa Gbande ekokotu Koku Anyidoho ewo hɔ a ade a nanka ono Mustafa Gbande ene ne nkrofo ebekɔ Koku Anyidoho so. Or say the next time such an incident happens, we will beat him up. Take my word for it. Gbande asserted. He highlighted the NDC's principle of tolerating dissenting views, but emphasized that Mr. Anyidoho's actions in recent times had crossed a line. Mr. Gbande also pointed out the irony of people seeing him in a different light because he had previously defended Mr. Anyidoho when the party decided to suspend him for misconduct. Also, the fact that Mr. Anyidoho worked with the late Professor John Evans Atta Mills does not make him a family member. Gbande added, comparing it to his own experience working with the late Dr. Kwabena J, former national chairman of the NDC, saying this does not make him a member of the family of the late national chairman. Speaking on Accra-based Kesben FM, Thursday, July 25th, 2024, he criticized President Akufo-Addo for tolerating Mr. Anyidoho's demand for an autopsy of the late President Mills, stating that such matters should be reserved for the immediate family. So, that is what is going on. That is what Mr. Gbande Ede Atuja, what you say, Mustafa Gbande. That's what Ede Atuja and all that. Now, you see, for me, I think say yesterday I was even speaking about this. And Madame Fubioye, MPP communicator, he was even siding with me, say the American no cry. This issue is not supposed to be an issue. No cry any nyame say enye politics. Any aye who say politics are. Nanka asem we any kwan mpo say ya asem. This is not an issue. As we enya asem sa de we enya asem it's really not an issue. Just take the politics out of it and then you understand what I'm saying. If you take the politics out of this, you understand what I'm saying. Say adie we enye issue. It's not supposed to be an issue. Any kwan kra say Ghana nkiye discuss it. Na enra Sam Mustafa Gbande interview be woye. He did a couple of interviews, especially bakwa mehwe ewo say OKFM. On a Kwame Nkrumah take a interview no. And eya na me ya say Ghana for yenum no kwaren so eya na empese ye beka. I understand say Kwame Nkrumah take a journalist, and so sometimes as a journalist you need to play the role of the devil's advocate. But when it comes to things like culture, if you are a journalist, you need to let people know that there is culture and there is culture. The truth of the matter is say, here, ya yeti he, sebe, asante for, muni na munim. Asante ni bi eni hwa wobepene, yemfa ne se wobi eye eweni. Okay? Ana obi ye enkrani, o de yemfa ne se oye enkrani. Eya na oka asante for ne ewefo asem, eya na nkrofo hu ne say too controversial. But obi ye enkrani. Na oni asantini aye ejuma. Oni asantini o aye ejuma ache. Na asantini no we free. Na afi asantini ni free no sebe obete no na enkrani na oni asantini no eye ejuma no onam. Na wakwa akofa nkrofo se asantini ni nebusuafo no. No mo akonipa kone nna so. Say ye kogunsa won nane so, ye kosiesie nane so. What be that? Wa wo ya asantini a wo tie mi, what be that? Enye musio na ne bakro no wo ye. Obo musio kese. Koku Anyidoho eye anwononi. Anwonofo enya de omepene. And this is where I want every single anwon and an ewe to stand up and speak against what Koku Anyidoho is doing. Because anwonofo amutie mi. Nanka obi enedeye anwononi bia. You people are going to rise up and you people are going to speak. Look at what one of your own, Koku Anyidoho, is doing to Anakan Fantini. But obia yekom na obia he. It is not right. What is not right is not right. So obi wua nipakune wu owua. Everything is with the ebusuafo. Wa woni na ye ejuma da. Share se nipakune wu krana sometimes ebi mo krana se nipakune wu krana nipakrono sebe ne ma ene ne yere krano. They don't really have a say. Asemo America no. Se ubetie me agise bia nipakono wa ye will aye bibi won say agise ebia. But most often no se nipakone wo a eye busua wo free mu ene handle bibia. Jeto de bia bibia nanka ne yere ebese wo ye no. Enya saa na ebusua ne bepene enko saa. Asemo America mebo amonka nyam se mebo. Nipakone wo a wadane ebusua ne de. Into all of a sudden, no obi a wase woni na ye adwuma da. Ono na ende wonam nipako no enna so no wo ye nyama bi na ode nkrofo bi akwa kogina ho se we mu na ye ebusuafo no na we ni we ene ko he ba he na president ka ato nsa fra nipafro no se ane won mra na oba ye na ye propaganda na ye te ho ye ni na ye nim no kware wa asemu na ye te ho na ye he media metikrum ye te ha ende ye de ye obi efantini a ewefo obi ayekomu a obi ambeso obekasa no yeti krom ha one day ebia obi de beye ewani and then you see how people in fact say ewefo kra no ye tie emra Rollins ye de ye no you saw how Ewes complained in this country inti ewefo kra ye de ayemo and you know how it feels. I need you guys to stand up and speak against what Koku Anyidoho is doing. It is not right. You are not a family member. You can love the person as you do. Now, they don't understand it. Uni pakrano wa brabo mu no. Later in life, baby, na oni ne babe ye ejuma. Obi kra na babe introduce you wa oni ne babe ye ejuma. Udona undonu ense neba munina no tre se ade a woye yentwa ye ni nua omunina ende de Koku Anyidoho pese o tre se odo atamils esin ni nua num nia ni nebusuafo ni no odo atamils esin omo na omo ni nua num ni nebusuafo no ena enipa bonefo ena tre se ase de omo no mo akwa kan krofo bi mu ho ena ye di atamils boni bi tre se hey Ghana pana insemfunse ni eso Tale, muntia maji wa comment box ni mo. Medase.